You're watching Hypno Heather. When I started working in hypnotherapy in 2011, hypnosis was more of a thing that people came to as a last resort. Like they felt like they tried everything and they couldn't find a solution. And then somehow they searched online or thought that maybe hypnosis would be the answer. And of course, it was and still often is the thing I heard the most, which is, I wish I did this a long time ago. And now I find because of the expansiveness of the internet and how there's a lot more blog posts and podcasts and web space devoted to sharing information and studies about the efficacy of hypnosis, which is essentially just working in the subconscious mind. So it's basically like changing the software, in the hard drive because the old software isn't running well. It's like updating the system and it's not fantasy, it's not made up. It's just about having a space to work internally with yourself. And I think because of that, people are coming to it sooner than before. Whereas before, again, it might have been like it might have had to get really, really bad or really dire. And don't get me wrong, this still happens, especially with anxiety, because we tend to medicate first instead of look at other options first and then medicate as a supplement or as a last resort. So oftentimes, then people kind of get far away from the root on their journey to trying to feel better, ultimately from the outside in. And this is something that has come up a lot in my community of hypnosis professionals because we understand that there's just things that, unless you get to the root, unless you get to the subconscious or to, um, connect to the higher self or work in a bit of an alter state to like create an opening, connect to your intuition or become more in touch with what your body or what your mind or what your heart or what your soul is asking for you, is needing from you to change, to heal. And that's the beauty of the pain, right? That's the beauty of the suffering. But if we never get to the solution, which is always inside out, then we never get beyond the being, the holistic us, continuing to send these messages of needing something to be different, needing something to be healed, needing something to change. So that's my little expression for today, because I think it's really important to um, professionals that this is your profession, because I do often hear when I'm working with the practitioners that, oh, people aren't signing up because of the price or because or they're not committed or their insurance doesn't cover enough of it. And really, it's it's often just because they don't really understand the value. Like, what's the value of like no longer having a fear of driving on a busy freeway or highway and being able to now drive? What's the value of no longer having a fear or a phobia that's creating discomfort and stopping you from flying or going where you want to go? What's the value of being able to like internally come to terms and trust that leaving your marriage or leaving a relationship or leaving a job is going to work out for you? What's the value of being able to change your habits and do things different so you can feel better? What's the value of feeling better because now you're not in sick or in pain or compromising yourself? What's the value of attracting love or more financial wealth or health? These things are not things that we can put a dollar sign on, and I guarantee you that it's more valuable than a trip to Costco. I mean, it lasts longer. And life-changing transformation, or just having a shift in the way that you live, you show up, you are with yourself, in your habits, in your behaviors, in your actions, and especially in your reactions, has no value. Like, it's priceless. So when we look at what we're possibly able to achieve or help someone achieve, it's priceless. So of course, it's very hard to put a price on it. And these are conversations that we do have in my membership, the Hypnosis Healers Club. So if you are a hypnosis professional, look below for more information. You can always join my email list to stay in touch with what is happening in the community of hypnosis professionals and what kind of conversations we're having, and what's possible for you and your business. And if you're looking to work hypnotically for yourself, you can also look below, and there's a referral consult. You can meet with me and I can see if we're a good fit, or I can direct you to a practitioner that works for me that would be the best fit for you. So like, subscribe, share, do whatever you feel like doing. Thank you so much for being here. Ciao for now.